Hello everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic. Welcome to day number 2 of your 25-day Pilates challenge. So today we have a nice full body sculpt. We are using a set of hand weights today. I'll go with 2 kilograms. You could use 1 kilogram, maybe 3 kilograms for some exercises, and then also a Pilates ball, or you could substitute for a cushion or a yoga block. We're going to start mobilizing and activating down in a 4-point kneel cat-cow. So when you're ready, let's meet in this 4-point position. So just moving those knees underneath the hips, hands directly underneath the shoulders, and just taking a nice drop of the chest as you breathe in. You roll the shoulders, and then use your exhale to tuck your chin towards your chest. Start to tuck the tailbone under, round through the spine. You can shift your weight slightly forward, and then drop the chest as you rock back and forward. Taking that inhale through the nose. And every time you exhale, you round through the spine and you feel that core deepen. Keep moving in and out of that extension to your flexion with each breath. One more in each direction. Inhaling, tailbone tilts to the sky, gaze looks forward. And then exhale to rock back, round as much as you're able. Tucking your toes and packing your hips up towards the sky. So dropping your heels towards the mat, start to bend deep into one knee and then the other as you rock your hips from side to side, feeling a stretch through the back of the legs and hips. Start to spread those fingers wide, lifting your sit bones to the sky. Pedal out for another 4, 3, 2, and 1, pressing both heels down towards the floor. Walking your hands now towards your feet, towards the back of the mat to meet in a forward fold position. And just hold here for a moment. Stretch those legs nice and long. Take your gaze forward. And then bend into your knees and take your gaze towards your navel. And again, lengthen your spine. Gaze looks forward. Stretch the legs. Bend the knees and scoop through the abs. One more here. Lengthen the spine, gaze looks to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, round and scoop through those abs. We're coming all the way slowly to a standing position. So restacking your hips and then your spine, one on top of another. Beautiful. Let's take those hands behind the back of the head. Move those feet a little bit wider than your hips. Dropping into our first squat. You're going to stand all the way up onto those toes, reach your arms by your hips. So drop into your squat and calf rise to stand. Sink those hips down and back. Lift heavy through the heels, through that squat, balancing at the top. And start to pick up your pace if you can. Good, another 5, 4, 3, we'll meet in your squat in 2, in 1, hold your squat, just pulsing it out here, 10, heavy through both heels equally, lift the chest, sink your hips lower than your hips if you can, hips lower than your knees, another 4, 3, 2, and hold. Hands towards the floor, walk yourself out towards the end of the mat, finding your plank. So let's pull those legs together, zip them in nice and tight, and feel your inner thighs wrap. Breathing in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Another 3 breath cycles, so you're breathing in through the nose, taking that breath to your rib cage. And then as you exhale, zip the core in even tighter. Super strong through the entire body. One more inhale. And stay for the exhale. Step your right foot to the outside right hand. Lower your back knee down towards the floor. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Take a nice reach Gaze follows the hand. You're going to thread that arm all the way underneath that left arm. And then reaching up, breathe in. Really twisting, opening up through the chest. Weave it all the way under. One more, reach up. Spin it through. Hand returns underneath you and step back into your plank position. Step your left foot to the outside left hand, lowering that back knee. Reach the left arm up, big inhale. And exhale through. Two more, reach. You're gliding the hips forward to open up through the hips. Last one. Spin it all the way under. Hands come down. Press back into a child's pose for a brief moment. Sinking down, taking a little shift from side to side. Beautiful. All right, we're moving now into a 4-point kneel. You need one dumbbell and the ball. So let's place the ball behind the right knee. Stretch the leg and just pull your heel towards your glute to keep the ball there. Dumbbell will go in the opposite left hand. And just set those hands underneath your shoulders, and again, knees underneath your hips, hip distance apart. So from here, be proud through your chest, flex your foot, and then we're starting with just a donkey kick. So use your exhale to float the leg up, keeping that bend of the knee to keep the ball in place, and then lower the knee slowly back down. So breathe out, squeeze into that glute, opening up through the hip, and gently lower the knee underneath you. Good. You're trying to keep the hips and your shoulders level. Beautiful. One more here before we add on with the row. Lowering the knee. So now let's pick up that dumbbell, row the elbow back towards your hip at the same time as your donkey kick, and then return the hand back down, knee hovers. Exhale, donkey kick, row, and lower. Well done. So keep the abs scooping in. They're going to be nice and challenged here. Good, nice and slow. Good, really spread those right fingertips. 3 more. Beautiful, and last one. Hold the leg up, just return both hands to the mat. We're just pulsing now through that donkey kick in your top range. So keep squeezing that ball. We pulse it up and up. Good, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the knee back down. Fire hydrant, we're opening the right knee out to the side and back in. So again, shining those hip bones straight down, just opening the knee out as far as you're able, maintaining that nice neutral spine. Breathing out as you lift the knee open. We're adding on with the arm, it's a single arm fly. So as you open the leg, you're gonna fly the arm out to the side and then slowly return back through center. Exhale, open, and return back through center. Keep going here. You're gonna feel those obliques working super strong now. Beautiful, 4 to go. Can you feel that shoulder blade squeeze in towards your spine? Good, last 2. And 1, hold the leg up, return the hand, just those pulses, top range. Here it is, 10. Breathe through. Feel that left oblique, you've got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that ball in between your thighs. Collect both of your dumbbells and send your weight back over your heels. Ready for a little bit of arms and thigh stretch. So tucking your elbows in towards the side of your waist. You're gonna press those weights forward as you high kneel, squeeze your glutes. Open the arms out to the side here. Hold that. Keeping a straight spine, we're leaning back. Beautiful. Soft bend into those elbows. Return back upright and then fly the arms in towards your chest. So you press the weights forward, hold, open, lean back and forward and down. So from the side here, pressing forward. Hold those strong arms as you lean back, squeeze your glutes. Use your thighs to pull back through center and down. Drive forward. Good, tuck your tailbone down towards the floor and find length through the crown of your head. So you are feeling nice and lengthened. Really knit your ribs together, especially when you lean back. Feel those shoulders sizzle. Good. Let's do 2 more. Lean back as far as you can for your last one. Here it is. Lock the core. Lean back, lean forward and in. Beautiful. Hinge forward and just taking it to a tricep extension now. So my bottom is just off the heels, gluing those elbows to the side of the body. Good. Wrap the ribs in. Core is on. Let's go 10. Arms staying long in 3, 2, and 1. Swing the arms forward and up. Send your weight forward and up. So drive your hips. Hinge at your hips and sweep back. And reach. Nice and controlled. Try and avoid using too much momentum. Control that weight down and lift. Yes, last one. Holding your hinge here. Just your arms sweeping back and forward. Pinch the shoulders together. Still feeling those triceps. Yeah, 3, we hold it up in 2, hold the next one up in 1, little pulses in that top range, 10 of these, let's go, squeeze, push it up and up. Let it feel nice and strong, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Return 1 dumbbell. Have a little shoulder roll, a little disco cat. So good, guys. We're gonna place that ball behind your left knee here now. Dumbbell will be in your right hand. Square the hips, square your shoulders, taking now your donkey kick only. So let's go ahead and float your left leg up. Meet me here, you're squeezing your left glute, finding the length through the spine, and then gently lower your knee back to hover. Exhale, kick, and lower. Try and get your weight nice and even. Good, let's add your row in. Row the elbow towards your hip with each donkey kick. Great, you've got 4 to go. Keeping your weight not too far forward and not too far back into the glutes, so find that middle ground. Hold your donkey kick, return the hand to the mat, and just those donkey kick pulses here, lifting and lowering a few inches. Maintain the neutral spine. Squeeze it up and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee, fire hydrant. Taking the leg out to the side and back through. Beautiful. So I'll show you a little bit from this direction. Knee opening out to the side, but keeping your hip bones shining straight down. Okay, add your arm. You're sweeping it out to the side. Single arm fly. Exhale. Inhale. Just 5 more to go. Last one. Keep the leg up, return the hand, just your fire hydrant pulses. Here it is. Let it sizzle, top range. Fight for it, squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, well done, guys. Let's return your dumbbells. You can just pop them to the side for now, we don't need them. We're gonna meet on the left side of the body with the ball placed around where your rib cage is. Okay, great work. So we're gonna keep this bottom leg bent, lean over that ball, and taking those hands behind your head so your elbows are wide. Take a second, you wanna check your head is in line with your ribs, your hip, and your foot. So in this position here, now float that top leg just to hip height. All right, so draw your ribs in, so they're really knitting, sliding towards your pelvis. This is where our work is centered and coming from as we move through this top leg. So stay really still from the hips upwards. You're going to point the toes, sweep the leg forward, just folding at the hip. Now flex the foot, reach back through that heel, in line again with the head. So point the toes, sweep it forward, flex the foot, reach it back. I'm imagining there's a glass table and I'm dusting my leg across the table, cleaning it with the leg as we sweep back. Wipe it forward. And exhale, breathe as you sweep back. I'm squeezing the glute at that back range here. Good, again, center is on. Super slow. Very controlled, very deep core work. Just keeping this bottom leg relaxed. It's heavy onto the mat. Doing so well, you have 2 more to go. Keep your head pressing back into your hands so you're not rounding the upper body. Let's do 1 more. Kick it forward, sweep it back and hold. Flexing the foot, you're going to lift the leg up and down. Slide it up a few inches and down. Good, getting into this side, glute and thigh. Staying open through the chest. And 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Reach that top arm over. You're resting down onto that bottom arm. You're going to lift yourself all the way up. Flip your arm towards the leg and reach back over. Big stretch. So sweep the leg up, up, up. Reach towards that outer ankle and lower back down. Working through that side waist, sliding the rib towards the hip as you reach towards your tippy toes. Use that exhale. It's starting to get a little tough here. Blow out all of that breath to lift the leg. 3 more. And last one. Hold it. Let's hold. Little short exhales up and up. And crunch. And crunch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the leg all the way down. Prop yourself up onto that left elbow. Grab that ball out. Reach the arm up towards the sky. Use your exhale. We're going to lift the hips up. Floating that top leg here. So taking a thread the needle, we wrap the arm underneath. Follow that ball with your eye gaze. Reach it up towards the sky. And 1 hip dip. Lower the hips down and up. We wrap it through. Twist the upper body, reach up, tap the hips down, up. Can you keep that top leg lifted? This is the challenge. We've just worked the booty, we've worked that side thigh. Let's make magic happen, getting nice and strong. Almost there. If you need to modify, foot to the floor, taking that twist. Last 2, you've got this. Keep pushing through your forearm. You can do it. Just 1 more to go. Ready? Reach. Just that pulse. Up and down, and you may rest. You may tap out that glute and thigh. Well done. Let's swap to the other side. Bring that ball with you as we lay onto your right side. We're setting those elbows up nice and wide and ball underneath your rib cage. So bending that bottom knee, press the head back in line with the hands. Set your head, your hips, and your foot in line. Float that top leg here. Wrap your ribs in, finding your center, okay? This is where the whole effort is coming from. We're sweeping the leg forward. Point the toe, flex the foot, reach back as you exhale. Squeeze the glute. Inhale, fold at the hips. Lightly dusting that table as you breathe out. Keep going, nice and smooth and slow. Maintaining the height of that foot in line with the knee and your hip. Good, I'm getting a sense of lifting away from the ball. It's there for support. It's there for a little bit of a challenge as well, because it's moving with me. But it's getting that alignment. We've got 1 more here. Sweep the leg back, keep the foot flexed. Let's lift the leg up, down, up and down. Use that mind to muscle connection, squeeze through that side booty. Last 2. And 1, that was tough. Reach that top arm here, and we're gonna take that crunch all the way up. We float the leg, try and reach towards the toes. Beautiful, we dive over and crunch up. Good, really melting over that ball. Use your hand wherever it needs assistance. You feel that sideways doing the work. Definitely the side butt is working too. You got it. Another 3. Woo, keep that height coming. Let's go. 2. Holding the next one up. It's that little crunch. Let's fight for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up onto that right forearm here. Grab that ball. Exhale. Lift the hips. Float that top leg. Let's thread the needle. Make sure your right elbow's underneath your shoulder so you feel nice and supported. 1 hip dip. Thread it through. And hip dip. So if you can, just follow that ball underneath, using those eyes for a little bit more of a challenge. Supported option, bring your foot towards the floor for a little bit more support. You are close. Give me 2. Woo, last one. You can do it. Just your pulse. Up and down, and then tap out. Round of applause for those glutes. Great work, guys. We will take it to a standing setup here now. You're going to need your ball, or you could use a yoga block for a little bit more of an easier option, or just do it without any props. But if you can, definitely use those dumbbells with you. So, coming to a standing position, you're gonna place your heels onto the ball. There it is. All right, bring those dumbbells onto your shoulders. Okay, so finding a plie squat. Let's drive those knees open as we slide down into our squat. So bottom as far down as you can. Use your exhale to push the heels into the ball, standing all the way up, zipping your heels up towards your pubic bone. Taking it down nice and slowly. And then up a little bit quicker. Zip. Slow down. Chest is open. And zip it up. Let's go. 8 more. Take about 3 to 4 seconds to lower. And zip it up. Beautiful. From your heels all the way up to that pubic bone, you feel like you're getting a zipper, zipped all the way up. Two to go. Hold the next one for me, so stay low. Can we pulse through the legs, up and down? Push your heels into your prop. Get nice and low, lower than me. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up to drop back down. Here it is, hold it here. Fan the knees in, open the knees. Got it, here, here. Zip it in. Woo, stay with me. Let it sizzle. Don't give up. When you feel like you want to give up, give me 2 more reps. Go, get nice and low. Ooh, yeah, give me 4. Give me 3, 2, give me 1. Hold the knees open, pulse to finish. You got it. Pulse, pulse. You can do this. Stay low for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, let's pop those props away. Step to the back of the mat. We'll take a little cool down. Well done, guys. Reach your arms once you come to the back of the mat. Reach them up, big breath in. And then dive forward as you exhale, flushing over those legs. Hold it at the bottom, let your head just be heavy. Bend into your left knee. Left knee is bent. Take your right arm up to the sky, take a nice twist. Good, both hands towards the mat. Bend into your right knee and open up through that left arm. Forward fold, both legs are straight. Hold on to your elbows and just take a little sway from side to side. Pause in the middle, walk yourself out to a very brief plank to then lower your hips down towards the floor. So squeeze your glutes, lower the front of the hips, shine the heart open into your cobra stretch, taking a gaze over each shoulder. Pike your hips up to the sky, walking your hands back towards your feet. Good. Keep the legs straight, slowly roll your spine all the way up. Reach your arms as you inhale up above your head. And another dive forward once you get there. So breathe out, roll over the legs. A little deeper stretch here, bend into that left knee. All right, reach that right arm once again. Circle through that wrist this time. And really feel that stretch down the right leg. Good, forward fold over those legs, switch sides, bending the right knee. Circle the wrist. Both hands towards the mat. Walk yourself out to that brief plank. Squeeze the body. Gently lower the hips. Open the heart. Cobra stretch. Again, gazing over each shoulder. And then taking those knees wide, take a child's pose. And simply rest the forehead down to the mat as you take a deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 4, 3, 2, 1, in 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath in, fill up the belly, take it up to the heart, all the way up, and then sigh it out. Coming back to your regular breath pattern, you can slowly walk those hands in, give yourself a round of applause. Day 2 of our 25-day Pilates challenge all complete. I hope that you are enjoying the challenge so far. Make sure to keep track by commenting down below once you complete the workout and let me know what you thought and what you would like to see in my next upcoming filming days. You help shape this channel, so I really read through all of those comments and work through your requests. I want to quickly shout out to my incredible family here. Thank you for your continued support. My name is Jacinta from Posture Tonic. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for day 3 tomorrow.